That appears to be our merchant. Wish me luck. Wait, if he truly is in league with the bloody executioners, he will surely be wary of those allied to the Admiral. The Scions, not least of all. Compared to yours and Griffin's, mine is an unfamiliar face. Let me play the role of buyer. Ra's right, and even if you aren't recognized on sight, you look too genteel to be mixing with society's underbelly. Genteel? But very well. Yeah, genteel. I know you know the word. And Garaha looks like an obnoxious teen in his, My Chemical Romance face. You're the crystal wholesaler? That I am, but you're merchant. You're no merchant, so what do you want the crystals for? Wow, Gra, like, you being a sneak and so clever and all that you didn't even think of a plan for this. Come on, man. Step up. Don't look at us, you idiot. You... Oh, I see. You're a weaponsmith, am I right? And you need crystals to make staffs like that fine specimen you've got there. Yeah. That's right. I am indeed a weaponsmith, and I use not but the finest materials. I want only your finest crystals. Well, crystal trader. I am going into battle and I need your finest crystals. I bid you show me your wares. Well, we don't invite just anybody into our storehouses. It takes time to establish trust, you understand? Look, I have a large and urgent commission. If the quality is satisfactory, I will not quibble over the price. You know what? Being a crafter and having to craft so much stuff for my house, like, I do feel the pain of not having enough crystals. Alright, it's plain that there's no ordinary crystal adorning your staff, so I'll make an exception. Come with me. Okay, now I hope you're not naive enough to just follow them and not expect to be mugged for that staff weapon that Tataru labored to build for you, mind. It seems to be working. Let's follow them. Because I swear to God, if Tataru finds out, she's gonna be so pissed. Legendary side dish. Yeah, that's a cool name. Oh, I can fly, that's right. It's amazing what 6 years can do for you. I'm sorry, I meant 7. 7 years and they finally added flying to the old zones. Oh, can I go up here? Was this a place I could always go up to? Yeah, probably. Given how long he's spent playing the Crystal Exarch, you'd think Ra would be a better... I know, right? I was just saying. Honestly, if it hadn't been for that staff, we must remember to thank Tataru. They went into that tunnel quietly now. That's a lot of shiny crystals. It looks like ceruleum. I would make that connection because we encountered ceruleum like several cutscenes ago. You won't find any finer, especially not for the price. Indeed, I would expect to pay more than double for such quality. How could they possibly be so cheap? Oh, there's nothing lawful about them, if that's your worry. They're from Ogomoro, if you take my meaning. Stuff's as pure as it gets. You won't be disappointed, so how much you'd want? Okay, so they're mining it straight from the kobolds. Oh, hi. That's enough. Shut your gobs and turn around slowly. How'd you know we were here? Oh, from the asshole look on your face, you probably that dude that we were looking for. I'm Sicard, acting captain of the bloody XIV. Yeah, I figured. No need to introduce yourselves. We know who you are, scions. Oh, so perceptive. And we also know you've been chatting to the Admiral. Got eyes and ears everywhere, see? Comes with being the only true pirate crew left in Limsa. So we've established you ain't here to buy crystals. Question is, what are you here for? We just want to know why you ain't go to the meeting, man. Stop being an asshole and just be nice. You are bold to reveal yourself to us without knowing our objective, but that would explain your swift rise to power. You have spoken plain, and I shall return the favor. We came here to learn why the bloody executioners oppose the Admiral's will. And we have our answer. Should Limsa Lominsa make peace with the kobolds, you would lose the source of your newfound wealth. That's right. Just to remind you, though, we ain't breaking any rules here. The law forbids us from attacking any vessel not flying the Imperial flag, but it don't say nothing about beastmen. Only reason we kept our operation nice and quiet because we don't want no one taking our business. Wait, just listen to the end, will you? For what it's worth, I have the highest respect for you and yours, her especially. While the Maelstrom were worrying about dirtying the fancy red cobbler, you lot stormed Ugamaro and battled Bleeding Titan himself. Raised a mug to you when I heard the news. And now we're following in your footsteps, making sure the beastmen never summon their stinking gods again. Practically your successors, we are. Yeah, nice way to turn the story around. When there were still Imperial ships about, we did our bit for Limsa and went after them. With the Garleans gone, there's no one left to ply our trade on except the beastmen. So let us have that day. It's only fair. So you're picking on the kobolds because of all the races, they're the only ones that don't tower over you. So you can just kick them like little footballs. Contentious, though some may find your views, it's true that you have broken no laws. That being so, I see no reason why you should not state the case directly to the Admiral's face, unless the acting captain of the only true pirate crew left in Limsa Lominsa has some other cause to hide in the cave. Well said. Well said indeed. So it's not just crystals, they're crystal math. Alright, I'll meet with the Admiral. I'll even provide the venue. The Astalisha. I trust she won't turn down the invitation. Oh, is this the part where I'm gonna see Merlwyb kick some ass? Because I saw that in the trailer too. I'm sort of spoiling myself, but I saw a lot of stuff in the trailer that I want to see. I don't know about you, but it was all I could to stop myself from punching Sicard in the smirking face whenever he opened his mouth. I know, right? Trust me, I'll say I know. Though I have some passing knowledge of prior events, I am yet ill-qualified to meddle in Lominsan affairs. 'Twas not my place to argue with Sicard much as it would have liked to. Nay, it is for the Admiral to deal with him and the bloody executioners both. By bringing them to the negotiating table, we have played our part. On rough seas. Ooh, what's this? Options, so I can only get one of them. Let's see, I have nothing of this? Really? And I have 12 of that, so... direct hit, I guess. I thought myself the hunter, but it turns out I was the prey. A timely reminder that the pirate powers of Limsa Lominsa are not to be trifled with. But all's well that ends well. Gratia's timely provocation had the desired effect, and Sicard has agreed to a meeting. Let us hurry back to Limsa Lominsa and pass on his invitation to the Admiral. Oh my god, this back and forth, so it does get kind of tiring. But sometimes it's necessary to build up the storyline. Like, this is, I feel like this is essentially a side quest, but it's a quest that's necessary for the overall story of the resolving the Beastman conflict. Because of all of them, it's the Lominsan Beastmen that have it the worst. Where am I going? I'm supposed to go to Af Castle, right? So... where is... Bulwer Carl. Oh, I had to... okay. What was the Beastmen of Gridania? The Ixel, right? Which technically isn't... it's kind of weird that they kind of bleed over to Gridania when their, like, main station is in, like, Corthus. Your companions are already reported to command room. Yes, bring me up. And in Olda, it's just that the Syndicate are just a bunch of assholes taking the land, so the what do you call the big lizard people? The Amalja had to defend themselves. Well, they technically didn't have to defend themselves. They wanted more land, and they were trying to fight with the land with the Uldans that were taking it. Sicard does not want for confidence that much is plain, but I have faith in the Admiral. She has dealt with far worse. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. The Astalicia is the very last place for such a meeting. The Admiral will be marching right into the Quarrel's Den. I hope we don't end up regretting this. No, she's a badass. I have all the faith in Merlwyb. All of it. Welcome back, my friends. What news? You might have to put some up-and-coming brat in his place. So they have been stealing crystals from the Quolds. My thanks for solving the mystery and securing a meeting of sides. Suffice to say, I accept Sicard's invitation, and I would have you join me as my guest. The future of Limsa hangs upon the outcome of this meeting, and I would have the science present to bear witness. Also, to have my back when he ultimately tries to stab it. Don't grab that bottle, I will say.
Look who's come crawling! Traitor!
You can shove your piece!
Yikes, tough crowd. How dare you subject Merlwyb's boobs to this?
Welcome aboard, Admiral. I'll wager you don't remember me. Sicard, acting captain of the bloody executioners, at your service.
Are you supposed to be somebody important?
'Twas kind of you to invite us. Now, if Captain Hillfear has a message for me, I bid you speak it.
We have just the one demand. That you forget this bilge about making peace with the Beastmen. Ours is a nation of pirates. Always has been, always will be. Deny us our right to plunder, and you deny who we are.
Too bloody right! Pirates till we die!
What we want, we take!
We're all a bunch of idiots.
Piracy has no place in our future.
What'd she say?
Pirates have no place.
Oh wow, and they actually shut
Our
up?
nation has prospered through piracy, 'tis true. Yet it is but one part of our long and storied history.
I don't think I like Merlwyb's current voice. I think I like her old voice better.
Centuries ago, our ancestors led a failed rebellion and were driven from their homes with little more than the shirts on their backs. In fear of their lives, they sailed south until they came to these shores. Finding the land occupied by kobolds, however, they were forced to turn to piracy in order to survive. And survive they did. But not so long ago, when the Empire threatened to crush everything we'd built, we set aside piracy and joined hands with our neighbors. This too was in order to survive. And survive we did. Time after time we fought the Empire, and time after time we won. And through trade with our newfound allies, we prospered more than we ever did through pillaging and plundering. The Empire teeters on the brink of collapse. Ere long, provinces like Merlwyb and Bosnia and many others will regain their freedom.
So I was right. Like, I never heard anyone say Bosnia in voice, and I just assumed it was Bosnia.
When they do, our matchless fleet will lead the world in a new golden age of commerce. The tides favor us, and the ocean beckons with her vast bounty. But if we cling to the old ways, this great ship we call Limsa will trade the boundless seas for a lagoon. Shall we scorn the world's wealth for a plundered pittance then? Or shall we embrace change and thrive like our ancestors before us? The choice is yours. But if we are to prosper in the coming age, the whole of Vilbrand must become our ship, and a kobold and Sahagin our crewmates.
Rousing words. Might even be some truth in them. But pirating's all we've ever known. And we ain't about to give it up just 'cause you say so. Still, we're all Laminsans here and no one wants a war. So where does that leave us? Long before you became Admiral, I heard you was captain of the League of Lost Bastards. That true? If so, you'd know how we pirates settle our differences.
Oh! What was that?
A duel. Very well. As Admiral of Limsa Lominsa, I accept your challenge.
Oh my god, she looks so badass. I love it. Don't fucking piss her off. Look, she can crush you with her tits, alright? And you wouldn't be happy. Look at this fucking smug asshole. You think she ain't wise to what you're about to do? How old is she even? I think she's in her 30s. But I would think she'd been through this shit, like enough of this shit to know how it goes down. Oh. Oh, nice. Trick shot. Shit, Deadeye, you bastard. You really think you were gonna win?
This ain't over! Not till one of us is dead! Finish the job! Or I will!
It's the captain!
Captain Elfair!
Ye fool! 'Twas over afore it began.
Captain!
Seems the whelps have been yapping while their master was abed. Listen well, all of ye. Since the signing of the Galadian Accord, we all of us have been part of the same crew. The crew of the good ship Limsa Lominsa. At the helm of that ship is the Admiral. And 'tis she who decides where we sail. Was I not clear on that point? Or did you forget whose deck you stand on? Nay? Then what in the seven hells are you playing at?
Oh, fucking
So
tell
we
him.
know, Captain. If we ain't pirates, what are we?
You're bloody idiots is what ye are. Idiots with your own lives ahead of ye. Ye can do anything ye want. Be anything ye want. We're pirates, aye. And we pirates love our loot. But that ain't our first love. Our first love is the sea. The sea! And what she brings us. Freedom! So hold fast to that. Let the brine-crusted husk that stands before you now be the last of them as knew naught save out of steel. And make of yourselves a new breed of pirate! Lad, I made ye me right hand 'cause I saw something in ye. And I still do. You've the makings of a captain. All you lack's the belief. Well now, it seems we're of one mind after all. Apologies for the misunderstanding, Admiral. We're with ye, wherever ye be headed.
That is a very nice pirate voice. I like whoever voiced him.
You have my thanks, Hilfir.
Your choice of dueling pistol did not escape my notice. Good old Annihilator. Ender of many a proud pirate's voyage. Mistbeard's vanished into legend, and it won't be long before I take my rest in the depths. Yet be that as it may, the old ways can only truly die when we've dealt the Empire the telling blow. There'll be stormy seas ahead, no doubt. But I'm trusting ye to steer us through to the other side.
Wow, what an adventure. Anyway. Well, I don't condone what Sicard has been doing. I know how difficult it can be to change course. It took me long enough to join the Science, didn't it? When the discussion gave way to a duel, I feared what might unfold, yet only a fool would underestimate the Admiral, as Sicard soon discovered. There are times when one must stand one's ground, even at the cost of failures beyond reckoning. The Admiral did just that, and I have nothing but respect for her. As she continues to steer our nation through the period of transition, I pray the Navigator will see fit to fill our sails. Man, I can never remember your name. Einzar, like Eisenhower? Something like that. That's what I'm gonna call you from now on. Like Mistbeard before him, Hillfarer chose to trust the future of our nation to the Admiral. That was the moment, I believe, that the good ship Limsa Lominsa finally embarked upon her new course. Though I have anticipated a duel, I did not foresee that Hillfire would intervene. But full glad I am that he did. 'Twould have been a shame to kill the boy. Instead, the whelp has learned a valuable lesson, and we have made peace amongst ourselves. All that remains is to do likewise with our neighbors. Yeah, how do you recover from pillaging the kobolds' crystal stores?